Welcome to the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Tuesday, September 16, 2025. The most recent water vapor loop from GOES 18 shows ridging in a drier mid-level air mass over the west coast. Moisture associated with Tropical Storm Mario can be seen off the Baja Peninsula. This tropical moisture will be a key ingredient for unsettled weather in the form of showers and thunderstorms over California in the coming days. Subtle but drier waves can be seen off the California coast and will provide the initial tug northward of the tropical moisture. A stronger trough can be seen approaching the coast from the North Pacific. A piece of shortwave energy will break off this trough later in the week and likely provide some unsettled weather impacts further down the road. This pattern setup has lots of moving parts, which makes the forecast challenging. Visible imagery this morning reveals clear skies across the area. Peak amounts of solar radiation for mid-September will affect the fuels today. Ridging will be the main pattern influencer for Northern California through Wednesday. Then various low-pressure disturbances or systems will provide some impacts Thursday through potentially Saturday. Current modeling suggests a return to ridging influences sometime during the weekend into early next week. As mentioned, confidence isn't very high for the day-to-day details during most of this forecast period due to all the moving parts as well as tropical and atmospheric blocking components. Temperatures will experience some fluctuations, with highs starting out warmer than normal today through Thursday, when additional cloud cover and thunderstorm possibilities on Friday could create some mixed anomalies that could last into Saturday. Sunday and Monday are likely to experience some warming, although confidence is much lower. As mentioned, there are a lot of moving parts in the upcoming 7-day forecast, and the key challenge is predicting where the high and low pressure positions set up. The forecast charts found on this screen for Friday afternoon suggest a more mature offshore low with a weaker disturbance somewhere over Northern California. That disturbance would act as a triggering mechanism for showers and thunderstorms, as well as pull tropical moisture northward, which is another key ingredient. The models have jumped around quite a bit on the position, track, and speed of these low-pressure waves, therefore creating a tricky forecast. Lightning probabilities have scaled back some for Thursday based on the latest model guidance tools, with Southern California seeing more of an influence. With that being said, there are still signs of some offshore lightning making it over Northern California on Thursday, and it could come as early as the morning hours. Tropical moisture originating from remnant tropical cyclones have notoriously provided an overabundance of lightning in the past. Is it because the moisture source is less sampled over the Pacific, or could it be due to chemistry changes from the salt content within the lightning generation zone of the cloud? It is unknown, but a pattern to be wary with, and we'll be monitoring very closely. The pattern looks to be a bit more unsettled on Friday, with both the European and GFS showing some sort of lightning probability. They differ on the where due to differences in the position of the weak low pressure area and how they are resolving the tropical moisture transport. Either way, expecting lightning somewhere across Northern California on Friday, and this could include a nocturnal threat leading into the day. How moist the storms will be is still in question, but likely trending a tad more moist on Friday. Again, depending on where the low-pressure system sets up, some lightning chances could extend into Saturday. The European shows slight chances, while the GFS model shows chances a little further south of the area. A relatively light wind flow is expected this afternoon, with low to marginally low humidity values found across the interior. Humidity recoveries tonight are likely to be poor to moderate across the area with minimal marine influences. These forecast images are valid at 1700 today. Another light wind day on tap for Wednesday, with just some localized onshore breezes found across the coastal range and Bay Area. Humidity readings should trend a little lower, with upper single digits, teens, and 20s broadly found across the interior. Humidity recoveries Wednesday night will once again be poor to moderate across most of the area, with a slight increase in marine influences but still muted overall. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Wednesday. A dynamic weather scenario is likely to set up for Thursday with lots of moving parts. The latest GACC forecast suggests stronger winds across the Bay Area based on the translating low pressure system. Humidity values should respond by trending a little more moist, but lots of low to marginally low readings should remain across the interior. These forecast images are valid at 1700 Thursday. Wind and humidity fluctuations should continue Friday through Monday. Friday is likely to be the most dynamic, with some increase in surface humidities and changeable wind flows. Confidence in the forecast for wind and humidity during the weekend and Monday is suspect. These forecast images are valid for Saturday. The 7-day significant fire potential product shows generally low risk, although moderate risk remains for the possibility of lightning impacts during the Thursday-Friday period. The fuel bed, especially the smaller diameter fuels, will have responded to the near-term dry and warm air mass. Probability of ignitions are likely to be high on Thursday, making lightning problematic. The latest ERC projections suggest near or below 80th percentile values during the next 7 days, and therefore near to a little below seasonal levels. The nature of the lightning, or how dry and how much, will largely determine the impact. Live fuels will remain in the flammable to critically flammable state most areas. In summary, expect changeable weather, including forecasts during the next 7 days, with lots of moving parts and ingredients. An initial warm and dry air mass will give way to a more unsettled weather pattern Thursday through potentially Saturday, as tropical moisture flows northward. The unsettled pattern includes lightning chances, which initially could be quite dry, plus a nocturnal threat Thursday and Friday. Some warming and drying is possible late weekend into early next week, although confidence is lower at this time.